It's gonna take a while. There we go. I'm gonna give this a few minutes. I guess like about 5 minutes to let people join in, I guess. Hi, Michelle. How are you? It's been a minute. Okay. Hello, Alexis Martinez. What's up? We're starting to get the crew and everything. We're starting to like get people in. Yeah, I just literally, hi. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, good to see you too, Michelle. Love you. My heart. It's been a couple years. Hello everybody that's joining in. This is so weird. Hello everybody. I currently just finished one of my online classes. So yeah, people are joining. Yay! Thank you for joining. I hope I can bring some like, hi Crystal. You're saying hi. I'm gonna do my best to like see. Hi Addie. I don't want to mispronounce names, by the way, so sorry guys, but hi everybody. By the way, this is gonna be like also like a type of interaction like Instagram live, so if you guys have any questions with what I'm saying, if you need me to speak slower because I can talk kind of fast, that can happen. But yeah, I'm just letting people like tune in. I kind of paused it a little bit. I was just checking the time. It's currently 2:03 right now, so I'm giving it 2 minutes and then we'll start this whole like thing because I'm letting people come in. You know, it always takes a little bit of time before they like join in. Oh, Dulce de Monse is here. By the way, I remember ordering from you. Your cookies were like really phenomenal, by the way, the kits. If you want, go check her out. She's great at whatever she does. And so, supporting all the Latinx community, just saying. Yeah, I think I'll start in like a bit. So, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Yeah, what time is it? Let me see the time. Hold up. Okay. Well, I guess I can like... Yeah, give me a second. If it pauses, I'm not trying to pause. Okay, it's 2:04. We'll give it one more minute. Give me patience, guys. How's everybody today? I guess I'll ask that. How are you guys doing? How's everything? My family, well, currently my mom's in Bolivia for work. I'm not from Bolivia. My family is from Ecuador. But my mom's in Bolivia for work. So she's over there, down south. My dad is currently working, so he's out right now. He's a teacher, so he has to go to his school here and there. My brother's in Arkansas because he's in the Air Force. If you guys didn't know that about me, well, now you know. He's in the Air Force, and so he is with his wife, and he cannot leave the base until like for another month. He was secluded to be there for like 60 days. So it's really just me and my dad, and it's just a bit us trying to spend time bonding and whatnot. Crystal says, doing good, a lot of homework though. I feel that. I am currently a senior and doing homework. It's just not the best, and how you stay motivated is not like, it's intense. Yeah, Michelle, that's my life. We're all separated. But yeah, Crystal, I hope you do good and everything. And I want to make this, by the way, if you guys have anything you guys like to be called, then let me know. But, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, too much, exactly, too much. Tell me about it. I'm currently with 9 classes as a senior and senior project. It's crazy, but yeah. Okay, I guess, what are my plans after I graduate? Well, my plans after I graduate pretty much are... Oh, by the way, this is my dog. Say hi. Hopefully he gives you guys love and affection. But my plans after graduation, I was planning to take just a year off. from college, but with this whole like thank you with this whole year with this whole like coronavirus pandemic and whatnot, I'm planning to just take a year and a half and probably thank you for the hearts, and planning to just research what I want to do. I am planning to go back to Richland and help out with the dance program there, so if you see me around, say hi. And well, I'm planning to just like have connections with the dance community here. If you guys didn't know, I am a dance major, so I'm planning to just be researching dance, and incorporating Latinx culture with that as well, through dance. And that's kind of like what my senior project is about, which I'll explain more after. And so it's just combining all this Latinx culture, and I'm trying to research, and yeah, I'm planning to just like, I don't know what I want to do. I know what I want to go to graduate school, but I want to research what I want to do to then implemented that in graduate school. So yeah, thank you, Crystal. Appreciate it. Yeah, so that's my plan for after graduation, and and whatever comes. Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's one never stops learning, one never stops researching, and I think that's important. It's very important that one keeps still keep it going and stay motivated. I guess just if you guys can have more questions or anything, please just comment. I do not mind. No question is dumb. No question is silly. Ask away, because a lot of you probably don't know about me. But I guess a little bit of an intro. Well, my name is Domenica Barboza. I will actually tell them about Alas. So, my name is Domenica Barboza, and I am and by the way, hi to everybody who's joining as we go. My name is Domenica Barboza. I am currently 23 years old. My parents are Ecuadorians, but I was born in America, but I've traveled a bit everywhere. So I'm fairly new to the States. I came here around 2014. I did my senior year in high school, 2014, 2015. And then I joined Richland in fall of 2015, and that's actually how I knew about Alas, which you guys know, it's Achieving Academic Latino Success. Thank you for the hearts, by the way. You guys are so awesome. And so, and by the way, this is just me, always a hype person, or try to be, because I know we need that, right? Anyway, sidetrack, sorry. And so, yeah, I joined Alas, and there I met Michelle, and she was great. By the way, she's an awesome history teacher. She's amazing. She's super understanding and flexible, and if you ever need to talk to her, she's right there for you, Professors are always there for you, and advisors. They're almost like your family, right? So she was great. I honestly wish I could have done more for the club, but I did what I could, and Michelle was always being so helpful and just being great at what she does, to be honest. Yes, Michelle, I love you. And so, yeah, so I joined Alas, and they had these elections, and I had a couple of my friends that went with me, and they're like, you should sign up for presidency. And I was like, I don't know if I should, but I did, and I got voted. I miss you too, Michelle. And I got voted and elected, and that's how I joined Alas. And honestly, it was great just knowing about more how we were trying to help the Latinx community on campus, how, we wanted to be a strong community, despite it being a large campus of international students. And, we wanted to include everybody. It wasn't only about Latinx folks. It was about everybody being more aware of the Latinx culture, but, also incorporating everybody else's cultures as well. So that's how I joined Alas. I joined it in 2015, but that wasn't the only thing I did. And it was crazy. So I was entertainment coordinator for ambassadors. I was for the student ambassadors at Richland. I was a leader for campus activity boards. I occasionally would go to different clubs, maybe the anime club. I would go to the philosophy club. I would go to the K-pop club. I love K-pop, if you guys didn't tell. And I was also vice president of fellowship for Phi Theta Kappa for the Honor Society on campus. And I was also an honor student. And so I was full-time student, full-time clubs, part-time, full-time at a job. So I was loaded. And it was, only I would decide to make my life like that. And so I stayed at Richland for about 3 years, so from 2015 to 2018. Yes, Michelle, I was crazy busy and I always try to help as best as I could, but it was crazy. I try to balance it out. I try to go to events as I could, but I had everything on my plate and people wanted me to go. But I mean, thanks to all that, in 2016, I received the Student Success Award at Richland in their Student Success Banquet. So it was just an honor to receive that because I didn't think, but yeah, it was just an honor. What's your favorite club? I don't know. Everything is so great. It's hard for me to choose. I think I'm also really biased because I was pretty much most of my times, right, apart from Alice. Alice is just great. I think for most of my times, I enjoyed Alice, but I think I enjoyed a lot of being a student ambassador and entertainment coordinator. And that's because, and helping out, because I also worked for the Office of Student Life at a time over there at Richland. So we would just be affiliated with like events. So I would be there like helping host. I would host events. I would help out with orientation for new students. So if you saw me maybe in orientation, maybe you would have seen me and recognized my face. And so there was that. And then there was like events, hosting multicultural events. What else? The Oktoberfest. There was I forgot. There was just so much. I enjoyed the dance jam though. Me as a dancer, I gotta just do it. And so I think Ambassadors was definitely another one that was one of my favorites. So it's between obviously like Alice and then like Ambassadors. Also because as entertainment coordinator, I would create flash mobs for Halloween and we would dance, and then it was just great to get people involved. So it's just socialization and interactions. But yeah, no. They don't have ambassadors anymore. That is sad, but I did hear about that, and it's just so sad because Ambassadors was such a great program, and it's so sad that that's not happening because that was literally a huge part of my life in college. You were the vice president of fellowship for Phi Theta Kappa chapter Richland. Yes, I was the vice president of fellowship for Phi Theta Kappa chapter at Richland, which we are Alpha Alpha Psi. So Phi Theta Kappa, if you didn't know, is the whole like honor society name, internationally recognized. But then in each college they have chapters, and our chapter was Alpha Alpha Psi. So I was part of that, and that was for a whole year, and it's a great honor society. And so, but it was just it's a time consuming. It's like you're having another class, and I didn't know how time consuming that would be, and it was challenging. But I mean, either or, still join Phi Theta Kappa. It's a great honor society, gives you a lot of benefits, just saying. What else? They don't have ambassadors. Yeah, lots of changes, but Alice does a lot of things. That's great. That's great that Alice does a lot of changes. Changes. Does a lot of things now. I am so happy. I see like the Instagrams and I see like all these posts, and it looks like a very like much more like interactive thing going on. I see all these like fundraisers, and I'm like, wow, this club is really, really growing, and they're being stronger than ever. And it's always a process to like get a club where like at its peak, and there's always going to be some ups and downs, but like in life, but it's great. So yeah, I'm so happy that Alice is doing a lot better. What else? And again, hi to everybody that's joining in. Hello. So I did a lot of things at Richland. And so in 2018, in February, I had audition in Minnesota. So I went all the way to Minnesota to audition for the dance program there. And I got in. It's a very selective program. I was lucky to get in. Like 30 of us auditioned and only 6 of us got chosen. So I cried of emotions. There was so much emotions going on. But yeah, I graduated in spring 2018 with my honors scholar and Phi Theta Kappa scholar and everything. And I went off to this university. And yes, because it is cold. And ironically, that first year that I was there, which was fall 2018, I got hit by the polar vortex. And that was not fun because we were in -30. We were colder than Antarctica or something like that. We were colder than the Arctic, right? So that was fun. But yeah, so I went there fall 2018, and I'm currently, this semester I'm gonna graduate in spring 2020 with my Bachelor in Arts and Dance. And it has been a journey. It has been, Michelle, it has been a crazy journey. I did kind of join some clubs, but being a full-time student, it was very hard, especially at a university level, because I was taking over like 18 to 20 credits. This semester I'm taking like 24 credits, which is crazy, but transition and all that is crazy, so I had to like catch up with some classes. And so I'm graduating. I actually graduate like in 2 weeks, which is crazy. May 16 is my virtual commencement ceremony, which is weird. But I already have my stole. Let me actually show it. Look. So yeah, so this is my stole. It says, there's like the little University of Minnesota logo stuff. And then, where is it? Oh, over here. University of Minnesota. And I have the serape strap in it. I decided to get it as like, honoring Latinx community and culture. And so I'm graduating with that. And I gotta say that I've never felt so connected to my Latinx culture until I went to university. And thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Of course, we will have to celebrate at Richland. I'll definitely be back, and like, Michelle, I'll definitely see you and show you my diploma and everything. Be like, Michelle, I did it, I'm going to go back to Richland and show everybody my title. And so, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. All the hearts. I appreciate it. And so, what I can say is that I never was aware of my dog's here again. He's just like popping up at times. He just loves it. He just loves me. And he loves you guys. Of course, I'm actually planning to be in the fall show for dance, at the dance fall concert. And Gina wants to make me a dance captain, possibly. So that's the goal. I plan to go back and dance at the performance, and then I'll go to the master classes and like just join, I don't forget about my Richland community. They're like the foundation of like why I'm even in Minnesota in the first place. Well, now I'm in Texas, by the way. I didn't make that clear. I came back to Texas because of the COVID-19. So yeah, I came back, and my family was like, just come back here. It was very frustrating because I didn't want to just leave and in my senior year. So if you guys are graduating too, I am with you guys in that. And it's not an easy transition. It's emotionally, it's hard. And the thing is, sometimes people would be like, well, it's just a ceremony. Like, what's the point? I'm like, it's not just a ceremony. It's a passage in life that people don't see and aren't aware. And it's like, and that's the thing where people have to like notice that it's a passage, and you deserve to be honored. You deserve to be like, praised and all that. And it's okay if you feel sad for not, getting your ceremony, but there's still ways to make it happen. There's still ways of celebration, this is not like the end. And, after this, let's celebrate about life and being alive. We're being connected, and we're being protected, and we're staying safe. And actually, that's probably the most honorable thing. Yes, ceremony does matter. It's like that, to be honest. And so so I'm in Texas, and I'm gonna have the virtual commencement ceremony at May 16. So there's that. And yeah, so it's senior year is just hard. But yeah, like I was saying, in Dallas, we're surrounded by, there's a lot of diversity here. So you're not really aware of like your identity, your space. Thank you. His name is Dofi, by the way. My dog is Dofi. He's 3 years old. Dofi, the name comes from my name and my brother's name, Domenica and Felix, because my brother got it for me, but he's like the dad and I'm like the mom. So, and as you can tell, he doesn't leave my side. He's like right there. So, and he's 3 years old. So So like 21 in adult years, because if you multiply it by 7, it's like 20, 21. So he's an adult. But yeah, so everybody loves that I talk about my dog. I mean, my dog, he's just like there, he's chilling. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you guys. And so, being in a state that you're in a diverse state, you're not aware of your identity. I mean, you are, you're prideful, but it definitely touched me a lot more when I was in Minnesota. Minnesota is a predominantly white state, and nothing against it, like I'm great and I'm all for like change and going to new spaces and whatnot. But even more so there, I became like in the dance program right now, I'm the only Latinx person. The majority is white, then you have a couple like of black people and Asian people. And so, but the majority is like a white predominant space. And so even there, and even like on campus, when you walk around, you're just like, whoa, there's like so many people, but they don't look like me, if that makes sense. And I'm not trying to sound like rude or offensive, not at all. I'm just pointing out facts here and everything, but I'm not being offensive. So let me know if something like offends you or something, please. Like, I do not want to offend anybody. Just pointing it out there. And so it was just realizing that I am like my identity, and not a lot of people hear about Latinx culture. Like they do have like, their Latino community over there and whatnot, but it's like, it's weird to say, but it's like everything's so like segregated in a sense. Like everything is not like combined compared to here where you see everybody everywhere. Over there, it's a lot more like isolated from each other. And that was always so weird to me when I went there. And I don't know, something about me was like, I'm aware now that not only am I a female, not only am I like from a different like background or race or gender, it's like I'm literally like from another culture. I don't even know, but it's like all these things just like came to my mind, and I'm just like, whoa, it just really hit me going to like this other part. And then even coming back here, when I would come back for holidays, I would be like, yo, it's different. It's a weird process. But point is, I literally was there, and I'm like, I started, because I missed home and everything, I started even connecting more with like Latinx music, like all that Bad Bunny stuff, and get that Anuel AA and that Yankee, all that kind of stuff, right? But not only that, I was also, being in the dance program, I was inclined to be artistically connected in the artistic aspect, meaning because the university I go to is a research one university, so it's all about research, understanding the body, understanding what you feel and what you go through, everything, right? And so I felt like I needed to research myself and my culture, and that's what I did. I would like catch up with my parents and connect with friends back home, like here, and like really look into Latinx culture. And that's where like I was like, wow, I need to definitely like connect more. And that's why for my senior project, I decided it was originally going to be an event where I promoted Latinx culture. There was going to be different guest artists performing and bringing their traditions. There was going to be a Mexican folklorical group. There was going to be Ecuadorian dancers, some singers and whatnot, decorations, and it was going to be amazing. And it's showing like, why is it important to bring this culture and everything to like live? It's important. It's always important because we're always connected and rooted. And that's why it's always important to remember your culture, because as much as you are in a modern society and everything, it's always great to remember your roots, because if we don't pass that down, then we're erasing our history that our grandparents have lived, that our parents, went through. And we don't want to forget that, we want to stay connected with everything. And that's why we are proud to say that we have a culture, a tradition, a heritage, we are privileged to say so. And you are privileged for having a culture, So it's just great. And Michelle says, that's how it felt growing up, all white in Dallas suburbs in the 80s. Yep, that's literally how I felt in Minnesota. And so I felt like I had the need to like make a stand and be like, hey, like I may be surrounded by everybody and like I appreciate modern society and whatnot, but at the same time, I'm still me. I am myself and I'm proud of who I am. So that the whole project of the whole senior project I had was promoting Latinx culture through arts and why it's important to like maintain that. And a lot of my guest artists, they dance because they stay connected to their homes. They always say like, I am dancing because I want to be connected to my roots. I am connected because, you know, I want to like show family heritage. Like they feel connected, and that's why I kind of like love art and then connecting it with the culture, because it helps you remember your roots and it helps you be grounded and remember like where you are from. Even if you like were born and raised in the States, you have your blood and genes from your culture. No matter if you're American, you're still connected to your culture. And I think that's the important and valuable thing here. And that's why even more so, I'm like, well, like I am proud to represent the Latinx community in a possibly white predominant space such as Minnesota. And I mean, everybody has been nice, right? Nobody has been rude, but I've definitely seen that like segregation, and it's very, very clear. And if you ever go there, you can kind of tell. But yeah, so that was going to be my senior project, and it's still happening, but it's going to happen in a form of a video and a documentary, which I'm still editing, but I'm going to promote that. And yeah, so I'm going to promote that. I'll probably send it to Michelle, the link, so then you guys can like check it out, and she could probably send an email regarding that. But yeah, so it's going to talk about Latinx culture and like what I've been through my process as an artist. Yes, I will share with you guys. And then I'm planning to maybe make it like a 15-minute video. 15. Thank you for the hearts. And show you guys my process as an artist, especially a Latinx artist, because it, you know, you don't really see that. So I am proud Latina, ready to graduate, you know. So yeah, yeah, I don't know, do you guys have any questions or anything? Do you have anything? And yes, I am a dance major. Like I said, I am a dance major, graduating with my Bachelor in Arts. I've been only dancing for like 3 years, which is crazy. I had some ballet technique when I was like about 3 to 8 years old, so like 5 years, but that didn't really change like my formation. I took a 10-year gap, and then when I was in college, I started dancing again. I can teach you some Latin dances. Well, I don't know what. At a future club meeting. Okay, yes. Right now I can't, because I don't have like a certain like dance combination I want to teach. But yes, I would love to teach future like Latin dances. I was actually at university, I was part of the ILDC team, which is the International Latin Dance Club, and we would do ballroom dancing, which is kind of nice because, you know, ballroom dancing is like very like, I don't know, it's a thing. But it was fun to join, and I competed, got some awards, and it was just great. So I do kind of know some like steps, basics, and whatnot. But I am always for teaching. I am always for like showing stuff. And yeah, I would love to teach them like basic stuff, easy. I'm more of a basic type of person in the sense that I just like to teach like the chiller parts and whatnot. So yeah, I am more than willing to do that. Since now I will soon have a degree that says I can teach. Well, not teach, but I will have a degree that says that I can promote dancing and whatnot. So yeah, I've done that, and I don't know, it's crazy. University's crazy, man. That's what I'm going to say. University changes. Recommendation: when you go to university, I would suggest you know what major you want to do before transferring, because then I cannot express this enough. But when you're transferring credits, what happened to me is that I didn't know what I wanted, so I didn't know what credits apply. That's why I have to take like 9 classes now, because I didn't check the credits in transferring. So make sure to check your credits and the classes you need. I cannot express that more than enough, because you don't want to be like me doing 9 classes and have barely any social life. I mean, you still kind of do, but still, it's just crazy. Sonia says, favorite song you dance to? I don't have a particular song that I dance to, but I am what my dad calls it, I am an eclectic person. And what that means is that you adapt to any kind of mood and genre at any time. So it's just like whatever you're feeling in the mood. So for example, not too long ago, right before this live chat, I was listening to the Jonas Brothers Love Bug, because I was feeling in a more like mood, chill vibe. So whenever like I want to dance like a more modern contemporary vibe, like more like, I don't know, like just expressing my body and just like feeling like what's going on inside my body, like feeling my muscles and articulations, I will put more like chill like, I'll put like, I don't know, sometimes I'll put classical music. I love Andrea Bocelli and his son. So there's a song from Andrea Bocelli and Matteo Bocelli. Matteo Bocelli is his son, and it's called Fall on Me. Listen to it. It's so amazing. I connect with that song, like the vibe, everything is just so intense. So definitely that. That's one of the songs that I love to listen to. But when I'm in a party mood, I like to like Daddy Yankee, Anuela, Karol G, Leslie Grace, Bad Bunny, I don't know, all the Latin artists you name. Like, I don't have just one specific one. Like, it's just great. But at the same time, I can go into like a rock environment, I guess, like Simple Plan or Green Day or whatever. But anyways, I'm going off topic. But yeah, I don't have a favorite song. I have just favorite moods that I'm in and just genre. So I just vibe and cruise. I'm an eclectic person. So if you never knew what that meant, now you know. You're welcome. Share one of your favorite dance memories. Oh my God. I don't know. There's just so many. Wow. I don't know. It's because I don't know, Michelle. I do not know. I think when I have like, when I'm in a mood, like, because dance takes me into a trance. So, for example, at Richland, favorite memories are being in the spring and fall concerts, because I'm a person that likes to perform and be on stage and perform in front of people. So just getting that adrenaline and that like ecstasy, in a sense, like just that, all that rush that comes because you worked so hard for 6 weeks and then you're showing it. It's just like, it's just great. And like the lights and everything, like every moment at Richland, especially my last show, which I was literally in every piece in the show, almost in every piece, right? I would have to say that is just like, just a memorable time for me. And it's because, you've been in college for those 3 years, or at least for me, 3 years, and then you've been performing in that same stage for the past semesters, that the last semester just hits you because, it's like you're in that stage and you're just connected and you're just like remembering everything, how you started. And my last semester was kind of like, wow, I'm finishing. And because I was in the dance program and all that training that Gina imposed on me, and I know she wanted the best of me, because if it weren't for her, I wouldn't be where I am today. It was really thanks to her that I kept dancing. And if not, then I don't know what I would be doing. I would probably not be doing something I wouldn't like, And in university, I think one of the best things was creating choreography, because we have composition courses which are required in our major, and you create choreographies. And this semester, I was creating a Latinx piece with 4 of my dance classmates, and 4 of these dance classmates I'm like really close to, and I'm like they're dear to me, and you'll see that video footage in the documentary as well. But I was creating this Latin piece from different like cultures and music from all over, like South America, Central America, the Caribbean, and I was just all imposing that in that video, in that piece. And it was like teaching these people that don't know about Latinx like formations and technique and training, and showing that in them. And it was turning out so beautiful that it's just like, that's the power of Latinx music and art. And like, just because how I would tell them and teach them, it would be like, well, now you're gonna move like this, but it's like you're venerating the earth. You're like really thanking the earth and the oceans and the seas, like that. It's like, it would be like, that would be the idea. So that is like, I think that for me is like probably the most incredible experience that couldn't come to life, but it doesn't mean that it cannot come eventually later to life, you know? So there's that. Yeah, Simple Plan. I love Simple Plan. Me and my brother just love that band so much. And so, yeah, we would listen to it. Summer Paradise was probably the first song I heard from them. So, yeah. No, what other questions do you guys have? Any comments? Anything you want to ask about university life? How's the transition from college to university? I can give you guys tips about, like, how much time do we have? I mean, like, again, it's me just checking the time, and that's why it pauses at times, but it's not trying to pause. Okay, we still have like 20 something minutes. A dance demo, like a dance demonstration? Is that what you mean, Michelle? Let me know it's yes or no. I could teach you guys also like a bit of like stretches and stuff that help me. Like kind of like not be tense, because stretching, also like massages are really good. But I don't know what dance demonstrations to do though. But yeah, I guess so. By the way, if you guys have a ball, this is a good ball. But you guys can use any ball. And the thing is that what helps me is that sometimes we feel like tense in our we always feel tense, right? But it's important. So like, I guess one thing is, if you grab if you have this part right here where the neck is, here in the middle, and with your two thumbs, you can just put a slight pressure, and then you put a pressure, and then you just create these circle movements, something like that. But it's you put you pretty much just get your thumbs and go in the back of your head, and kind of it's kind of you're touching between the skull and your neck, and so you kind of just go to the behind of your neck, and then just kind of with a slight pressure of your thumbs, you kind of do the circular motion. And so you do that maybe for about 5-10 minutes. And so you do that, and it's kind of massaging your head. But what it is doing is that when you're massaging that, it's since your neck, all that is connected to your spinal cord. There are also nerves that are connected from the neck all the way to your feet, believe it or not. So if you massage that kind of loosens the tension and makes you more relaxed. And then that goes through all your body onto your feet. So when you're done with those 5-10 minutes, you should feel more flexible. You should feel more loose, and you just feel more awake. So it's a really good exercise, and you don't have to go a crazy workout just to get flexible and all that. There are shortcuts to becoming flexible, by the way. Because here you have your psoas and everything. Yeah, I'm being technical here, but that's what they teach you in the dance program, to be technical about your body in a way. I'm not sure what it is. It's somewhere around here. So then another thing is you grab your leg and then your other arm. So right now I have my right leg and my left arm, and I'm grabbing my foot. And my dog's there again. Hello. My dog's here. And then I stretch out my right arm. So I'm stretching out like this. And then that helps and then your body go towards the leg you're stretching out. Because then when you stretch, you feel all this stretch. And then it's just you're opening up your body. You're waking everything up. And it's just you're just stretching it out. I'm definitely going to do this just for relaxation. You definitely should. Even stretching 10 minutes a day really helps with just loosening up, because we're in the computers and we're always like this, or we're just like slagging and whatnot. Sometimes it's good to just get off from your computer. Even in that 10-minute gap break that you have between classes, or 15, get up, stretch it out, and then just kind of like do that exercise. And honestly, it just changes your life. It really does. I'm definitely going to do this for relaxation. Have you done any of the TikTok challenges? Yes, I've done a couple of TikTok challenges. Like, I've done the one where it's the Funky Town challenge, where it goes, let me see, it goes, dun, 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 where it's like, dun, 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 something like that. I forgot it, but it was kind of like that. Another thing about stretching, massage like the plants of your feet. This may be weird, but really like get into like the inner parts of your feet. That helps with like not being like stressing, you're putting a lot of pressure, because we can put a lot of pressure in our feet. And like what I like to do is kind of I know sometimes it's not okay to be barefoot in the house, but being barefoot helps to let your feet breathe. Also, for all my restaurant industry workers, by the way, and then I'll go back to the TikToks, by the way. I don't want to like sidetrack. I'm bouncing back and forth. But for all my restaurant workers, industry, food services, by the way, respect with everything they're going. When you're in a long shift, and I know because I work double shifts, right? And you're walking so much. You're walking and you're tired and you're cramping in your calves. Get your calf, and then what you want to do is kind of put pressure. There's like a little space between your bone and your calf. You put a slight pressure, and then you like go from down to up motion, if that makes sense, and then just like massage it, and then do that for like about 5-10 minutes. Like when you have a quick like small like break or moment to breathe, do that, and it'll help you so much. Oh my gosh, I cannot express that so much. What else? TikTok. What else? I don't know. What other TikTok things are there? I forgot some stuff. I would have to like go back to what I was doing with my TikTok stuff. But that Funky Town challenge. I would have to check. I'm not really sure. I get kind of like lost with all this TikTok stuff. I don't know. What else do you guys want to know? I don't know. Like, I'm here to like give you guys anything. Carol Baskin. I don't know that one. I think it's like Carol Baskin. Something killed her husband. I don't even know. Honestly, yes, I can do the floss. Honestly, I have not seen Tiger King, and people are gonna come at me, but I just don't want to watch it. Okay, so for the floss, it's more like, and you can mirror me however you want. I think mirroring me would be great, to be honest. And if you don't know what mirroring means, it's like I'm here, and if I'm moving this arm, you move that like same arm, like if you're looking at a mirror, right? So it goes like, what I do is bring the arms out, but then I move my hips to the other side. So I go out, and then I go in, and then I go out again. So that would be 1, 2, 3. And then I bring this over here, and my hips go that way. But if you notice, my legs are not moving, it's just my upper body. So up, down, up, or bring it around town, and then just go again. So in, out, around town, 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 in, out, around town. And that's kind of like how you do it. So that's a floss. And And like this will be thank you for the hearts. That's how you do the floss, and you just kind of like shake it around, and then when you get more into it, then you're just like da, 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 da. So you need a goofy thing, you know. If you guys ever want me to do like a tutorial video of something, just let me know. I'm willing to do that. Just trying to give you guys some like light and joy. The reason, so in my social medias, I never like to be like negative and post negative stuff because people are already like sad, depressed, anxious, frustrated, right? So why would you want to even post more stuff regarding about negativity? If anything, they always say if you like make yourself smile, you just after then just keep smiling and you don't even know why, and you're smiling, you're laughing, and then you're just in a good mood again. And that's what it is. And it's hard because it's all about mentality, right? But just putting on a smile, and hopefully I'm making you guys smile because we need that. We need that encouragement, you know? Thank you for the hearts. So that's really what it is. And I know because college is hard, man. College, guys, if anything, I wish I could just like flip a switch and already be in the point where I'm already done with all my assignments and like skip it. But that's not the case, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, I will do more. Thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate you guys. Yes, I can do more tutorial videos. Check out my channel, by the way, Crazy Time LOL, and I'll post it, like, comment it right here. So that's my thing, Crazy Time LOL. And you can just follow that channel, and there I have some videos, some updates. I have some K-pop tutorials there too, but I'm planning to like bring that up alive. And if you guys have any suggestions what I should do tutorials on, follow me there. I have my Instagram page. You can check out this page, which I'm slowly bringing my dance profile to life. So that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Like, I forgot. Something like that. Yes, Michelle, of course. Of course. I think that's my dance Instagram thingy, whatever. Of course, I am just like anything to like help, anything to share, and just sharing my story. And you guys are not alone. You guys are not alone. You guys are just, you know, we're all in this together, and even more so, we have to be in a community. I think what's more precious is that we have time to reflect on ourselves even more, and be like, rather than being like, man, why am I just so bored and alone all the time? More like, what can I be doing? What can I be helping in? Maybe I want to just take it easy. You learn how to like learn to be independent in a way, but it's good because then, you know, you're understanding more yourselves. And that helps me because a couple of my friends that I hadn't talked to in like years, they reached out to me and they're like, hey, let's catch up. And I'm just like, whoa, like I haven't talked to you in forever, and I didn't think about that. So maybe think about the people you haven't talked to in forever. Look into them, and you'd be surprised at maybe how much they need somebody to just talk to. Or like, and even because I know I've had friends that like I've had arguments and stuff, but what's the point of like keeping the grudge and like holding it, especially in a time like this? You know, obviously like it depends on the situation, but if it's worth giving it a try and opening and bringing those people back into your life, then I say do it. Don't hold anything back, but also do trust your instinct and like gut feeling. But definitely bring certain people in because they would surprise you. I'm actually surprised at certain people too. Some people even apologize, and I'm like, okay. Anyways, yeah, K-pop icon dance. I haven't done an icon dance, but I have done like a couple of like, I only have like 2 tutorials on my channel, and I've done a couple of dance covers. So if you want to check those out, you can. It's there. Thank you, Tandy Travels. Thank you so much. You're probably more amazinger than me, to be honest. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I'm all for advice. I think college also just teaches you a lot of things that I became more awoke enough and just knowledgeable regarding like life. And it's crazy because we do appreciate our parents, but sometimes we just want to stay out of, like, we want to leave home and all that. And that's kind of like why I left Minnesota. I was just like, I need to stay away. There's so much going on here. I'm leaving. And then when I went to Minnesota, I started realizing who was really there for me, who was my family. Like, I've had issues with my family, especially my mom. Me and my mom don't necessarily get along. But it's working out, and, it's just appreciating each other little by little. Families aren't perfect, but we try to see the best in them, what we can. And even if it's one parent, or like even if it's siblings, at least somebody's there for you anytime. And so, like, I've been learning to see that and appreciate that, and especially now in this quarantine, me and my dad have been bonding, watching movies. I don't even know, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's kind of hard, but then when you move out, you really see that a lot. And you start, it's crazy how, like, a lot more responsible one becomes. Like, I really, like, was bad at budgeting, and then I went to college, and I learned the hard way. I learned, like, what it's like to, like, be hungry and miss, like, dining hall hours and not have money to buy food. And then, like, knowing when to spend it. It's crazy, but that's what happens, and I learned that. Of course, no problem. No problem, Crystal. I love sharing all these stories with you guys. Thank you for the hearts once again. It's a process, especially with mom. She will come. I know. Yeah, my mom is the person who she is, and she's a tough person. She grew up where, like, I had to be a certain way, but I am my own person, and that's the important thing. And we will still clash, but we'll still try to, like, understand each other. And that's the thing about life. Not everything's perfect. You cannot choose where you were born or come from, but you can definitely change the future, and you can definitely change from where you come from. I mean, where you want to go to. It's your decision, it's your life, and you decide what you want to do with it, to be honest. Like, my mom was kind of harsh in understanding that I wanted to dance. She didn't want me to, but I was like, it's what makes me happy, and it's what makes me feel connected to my roots, and it's what makes me feel just enlightened, and it's probably the best place where I can release stress. It's something that it just connects me, and I feel without it, I don't know what I would be. So yeah, that's the thing. Thank you for the hearts always. Michelle, I guess give me a countdown. I don't even know. I lost track of time. I think it'll say when it's, like, about to finish. Maybe, like, it'll maybe give me a countdown if there's, like, 1 minute left. This is the hat lesson. Parents seeing you as an adult. That is true. Because parents, the more you become about 5 minutes. Awesome. Because the more you, like, keep growing up, and you actually know how much time do I have? Anyways, the more, like, you grow up and you're just actually no. Oh, you meant in the, like, the wording. Hardest lesson. Yeah, this is the hardest lesson. Parents seeing you as an adult, and it's true because it's hard for parents to see that you're growing up and you're just becoming yourself. Because they expect you to be a certain way, but you're growing up in another way, and it's hard for them to, like, see and adapt to what you're becoming and how you're, like, growing up in society. But that's the thing, and that's life. And yeah. Oh, it'll just stop the live feed, no countdown. Okay, well, I will already say bye just in case, and thank you for everything. But yeah, and if anything, like, this live will be, like, saved to the Alas, like, highlight it memories or whatever. I don't even know. So I'll say bye right now just in case if it just cuts, and know that I wasn't trying to cut you guys out. It's just that it just cut me. But if you guys would like me back to teach you guys more things, then please let me know, because it would be amazing to come back here. And if not, well, I'll be around Richland. I'm already here in Texas. If you guys ever need to talk to me or anything, I would be more wonderful to, like, talk about advice, even more impersonal stuff. This is my Instagram. It's right now in private, but if I see you, if I see you send me a request, I'll accept you, and then we can talk through a DM, personal message, and anything. And then I would be more than glad to have like answer your questions, guys. We're a community here. Come on, like no need to be like, oh, because I'm older and whatnot, like and like no, like forget that. Like don't see me as somebody older. Plus, I'm 23 and I don't even act like it. Like I feel like I'm freaking 18. So yeah, if anything, and honestly, I would love to like talk, love to chat. Even if you guys want to meet up like one day for coffee and just like create like a little like meetup, you know, we are Alice family, you know, just like we gotta like share the love, share. Just express everything. Of course, yes, just anything. I'm here for you guys, especially like regarding university life. I can tell you guys more on a deep level how university is and how it was being there, especially like as a Latinx person in a white predominant I think I have a lot to say about that. Of course, once an Alice member, always an Alice member. You never, that it just sticks to you. Once you live something, it's always there. And that's why I never regret anything. Sure, sometimes I may like feel bad about stuff, but I never regret it. Anything I do, because that made me who I am today. And that's why I've never, I've never regretted anything. I've never like been like, hey, I hate this or that, because we make the decisions we make, we do stuff we do, and that's our life, to be honest. And everything that has happened, good or even like very bad stuff, it has taught me stuff, and that's why I'm extremely grateful for any kind of like thing. I do not have resentment. Maybe at the time I'll be like, but now it's just like, well, it made me who I am, and I'm just thankful. And yes, I love you guys so much. I love talking to you guys. Oh my gosh. Thank you for this opportunity, for real. Thank you, Michelle. Honestly, guys, good luck with everything that's going on. Good luck with your classes. You're almost there. Whoever's graduating, congrats for graduating. If you're like me, we're all like, man, I wish I would celebrate it with other people. But later on, we'll celebrate. My birthday was actually in quarantine, and I had to do a video chat with 3 friends. It was a small group, but it was just so precious, and I couldn't have asked it any different. Like I said, this quarantine is making you appreciate stuff. It really is. Don't see it as we're in lockdown, but see it as in like, I'm really learning to appreciate, everybody around us. And one thing, take time. What helps me is that I close my eyes, I step outside, even if it's in the front, or even like if your living room, or even in your room. Best time to do it probably is also like at night. So when you just want to be alone. And so like you just close your eyes, don't have your phone, like take the phone away. If you want to put some meditative music, that helps. Sometimes I can't sleep. I put sound waves or delta waves, super good. It helps you sleep fast. Trust me, I'm a person that struggles in sleeping. And so I just like close my eyes, and I'm just like listening to the sounds, and I can just like touch around and feel it. Because even though if you've been in your house for such a long time, you really never fully know your house. Believe it or not, it's crazy, but it's true. So take some time to really know where you are and see, because you would be surprised. The other day, I was walking around my neighborhood, and I have 2 minutes. Actually, it's giving me a countdown, Michelle. I have 2 minutes remaining. And so I walked around my neighborhood the other day, and I saw this most beautiful dandelion in the grass. I took a picture of it with the sun focusing, and wow, that became such a beautiful work of art. For real. So that was just honestly like amazing. And it's those little things that we don't notice that we really like, if we really like take our time and breathe, because we're such in a rushed world and digital world that we just kind of like forget to be like knowing. We focus more on the outside and not what's literally like around us. And if anything, also, if people get like frustrated or upset at you, they're probably going through something. And also like, they might be going something on. And if you were in their shoes, how would you feel? Always look at the outer perspective and the other side of the shoe, It's really just like that. So yeah, that's how it is. That's life. And always be patient. I know, because I can get frustrated and annoyed by people, but then I take time, I take a nap, and then when I wake up from the nap, I'm like, wait, why was I even complaining about this? Like, it's silly. We shouldn't be complaining about stuff. We should always be like that. Obviously, it's normal to sometimes vent and take your time. So, yeah, no, that happens, and remember, just love yourselves, take care of your bodies. I can come here again if you guys want to another time. And add me on Instagram, Nika_happyfeet. I would be more than willing to answer your questions and anything. I have 10 seconds here. Thank you guys for having me. Love you guys.